Hey everybody, long time no see. Today I thought I would do what I got for Christmas video. I am not going to say the usual blurb that everybody says. Everybody knows by now that this is just about sharing what you got and not bragging about what you've got. But I'm very pleased with the presents that I did receive. And yeah, so today I thought I'd share them with you. So what I'll do is, there's quite a few Harry Potter books, so I'm going to leave them till the end. They're actually not with me here. I'm actually going to insert a little video clip of those at the end and kind of explain the circumstances and everything to do with those at the end. Oh, that was Alex Swatch, sorry. I thought that was the camera beeping at me again. Okay, so there's a mixture of things, and yeah, I'm not gonna kind of justify anything. I like cuddly toys and I like Disney and I like all that kind of good stuff. So I don't want to be kind of saying to you, I don't want people to kind of make judgments. This is just the things that I enjoy, and I'm very privileged and to have received these gifts, and I'm really grateful. So I'm going to start with this, just because he's huge. This panda. What happened was, on Christmas Eve my husband went to the local village just to get some bits and pieces and some shopping, and he went in one of the charity shops and the lady had just put this on the shelf. And when we go to charity shops, I've got a huge collection of pandas. Yes, cuddly pandas. Yes, I'm an adult and I still like cuddly toys. Yeah. So anyway, he went in and he saw this, and my motto is never leave a charity shop panda behind. So if we see a panda in a charity shop, we've got to buy and bring it home. Hence why I have like a mountain of them. I'm planning to take over the bedroom as we speak. They're all on top of the bookshelves that I've got. But he saw this one, and it's the biggest one that I've got, and he just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. It's got kind of like, if you look at it, it's got kind of flat sort of body, so he's really nice to cuddle. And on Christmas Day I was actually really poorly. I've had this viral infection kind of coming and going. I've had antibiotics for it, but it seemed to come back quite strongly. Came back on Christmas Eve, I could feel the sore throat and the ear starting to hurt, and on Christmas Day I was in a lot of pain with my throat and my ear. I actually fell asleep on Christmas Day when all the family were there. I was just out. I was in so much pain. So anyway, I came home on the night and I got a nice bath and into bed in my pyjamas, and I cuddled my panda and I felt so much better, because it's nice to cuddle something. It's really quite comforting, and he's nice and flat and warm and huge. So I was really, really pleased with this because I just absolutely love pandas. So there you go. That was a long explanation for a cuddly toy, but oh, how cute. I'm so glad that he got him. I really love him. So that's panda. Another thing that he got while he was in Horton, and he saw this in Saver's window, was this. This is a bubble bath. So this little guy here is from The Secret Life of Pets, and the reason he got them is two things. I have got the unicorn from Despicable Me, that's a bubble bath thing as well, and I've got Stuart from the Minions, and they're in the bathroom and I absolutely love them. But he got this for two reasons. One is I love animations. I'm a big child really. I feel like internally I never changed from how I felt when I was 19. I've always said that. How I felt at that age, like intellectually and emotionally and all that kind of thing, I never changed from that point on, and I never have. And I think that's the secret to staying young, is to be young at heart and to still enjoy these things. And I know people who are like, oh well, I'm this age now so I can't do this and I can't watch that, and I just think, why should you limit yourself? You should just hold on to that childhood. It's really good. It keeps you young. So anyway, again, another long explanation, but I love animated films and I really love this film, and we've got a Jack Russell. Now he doesn't look like this, but his ears are kind of similar. But we've got a Jack Russell and I absolutely love the film, so it was kind of like for two reasons. But he sits on the side of the bath and he's so cute. I really love him. I probably can't use the stuff inside because I've got really sensitive skin and I might be allergic to it, but I don't really care. He didn't get it for that reason. He got it because he's so lovely. So that's him. He also got me, now I knew about this because he showed me this when he got it. He's had this for like, God, I want to say that he got this in around July or August. Let's look at the price tag on it because he forgets things like that. But he got me this and he was like, I'm showing you it because I'm not sure that you're really going to love it and I want to make sure, otherwise I can return it. So it's basically just this kind of, it's not really, it's too big to be a makeup bag in my opinion. It's more like what you would put beauty products in, and then it kind of comes with the smaller bag that I would say is a makeup bag. And it basically says Hogwarts on the front. This slides into there, and then it's got the crests on the back. and it is from Primark. I don't know if they still do this, but it's really nice. I really like the size of it, and he just kind of thought that it would be really great for college actually, for my bag, so I could kind of put like pens and stuff in here, and then in the bigger bag I could have like toiletries, because I do carry a supply of toiletries around with me. I always carry ladies items just in case. I carry my inhaler, I carry like a mist and spray to comb myself off, hand sanitizer and stuff like that, and a little bit of makeup in case I need to freshen up. So he just thought that those two things would be really ideal. So I really, really love them. I have to apologise for the next item because it's really creased, because I wore this on Christmas Day and I've actually pulled it out of the wash just to show you it. So again, if it's got any stains and it's very creased, I apologise. This is another Primark find, and he actually found this in the sale section, which I cannot believe, but apparently it was like one of the last ones left. But it just says sometimes the best teacup is chipped, and I really, really love that. It looked really nice with my high-waisted denim jeans on Christmas Day, and I feel really, really comfortable. So I'm just going to put that down there because that's got to go in the wash. And if you are interested, this makeup look that I've got on today, this is actually my New Year's Eve look, so that'll be also up on my channel. It probably went up before this video. The next thing that he got me, he left the ribbon on, but he did take the tag off, and this is another thing that he actually showed me. He found this in around September time. He showed me because he wasn't sure if I was really going to love it, and he wanted to make sure again. But this is a Beauty and the Beast jumper. I had this on Christmas Day over the t-shirt. It's so soft and so warm. I had to take it off. But I think it's so pretty. It's got Lumiere, it's got Chip and Mrs. Potts. It says Beauty and the Beast down here, which I think is quite nice. And it's got the rose on there. It's really lovely. It's really oversized. This is the only one that they actually had left. This is an extra large. They didn't have any others. They had like lots of smalls and one random extra large. So he got me the extra large, and it is oversized. It's really big, but that makes it all the more cozy. I really like oversized jumpers. I'd rather they were really big or far too, like too big rather than too small. So I love that. He got me a selection of t-shirts, but this t-shirt's really cool. I absolutely love The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. So he got me this t-shirt. This is from EMP. And it says, America's shores have never been safer. And then at the bottom it says Baywatch, and then it's got Dwayne on there. I think that is so nice. I love the red, white and blue. I love that it's got The Rock on it. He's so sexy. So I'm going to enjoy wearing that with, probably, I think it'd be really nice with like denim shorts in the summer. But I don't believe in kind of summer and winter clothing. I think that you can wear anything at any time. It's the case of the accessories you put with it and how you dress it up. So we'll see when I wear that. The next item is another EMP item. Oh my goodness, I love this. What I like is that it's a horror t-shirt, but it's white instead of black, which is really cool because a lot of horror t-shirts tend to go down the black kind of route. But this one, it says Springwood High School Physical Education. And it's got Freddie in the middle there on the picture. And then it's got like a slash of his knives. So I love that. The next thing is from Primark. He actually got one for Tony. Now this is definitely going back to September, early October when they got the Halloween stock in. So he got one for Tony for her birthday. And then I didn't know, but he'd actually got one for me. And it's Ghostbusters. And it just says, who are you going to call? It's got the main logo, it's got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on there, and Slimer, and Zool. I really, really like it. It's really cool. Because I do love my horror t-shirts, but I absolutely love Ghostbusters, so that's really good. This is from EMP. This is really exciting because I don't have one of these, and I've really wanted a Pretty Little Liars t-shirt forever because I'm a huge Pretty Little Liars fan. I was very sad when the series finished, and I'm actually rewatching it now. I'm currently in season 3. But I absolutely love Pretty Little Liars. I've read the books. I'm just about to finish the series of books. The books are actually very different to the actual TV series. Like if you read the books, you've got to kind of wrap your head around it because the characters are actually, they look different, and there's a lot of different things happening in the books. So if you kind of think, oh well, really enjoy the series, but what's the point in reading the books? I would highly, highly recommend reading the books. books, just because the books are completely different storylines. There are some similarities, some things, but most of it is nothing to do with anything that actually happens in the TV series. So it's like kind of two separate things with the same characters. It's really, really good. So I highly recommend the books, but there are a lot of them. I literally have a bookshelf full of them. I'll be very sad when I finish reading them because I've really enjoyed them. Anyway, this is the t-shirt it got me. I'm not a huge fan of grey marl, but on this occasion it doesn't really bother me because it just says Kisses A. And I really love it. I love the simplicity of it, and I think it looked really great with like high-waisted jeans. I also think the placement of the print, because it's high, the Kisses A is up here, or the Kisses at least is. I think that will look great with my dungarees as well. So I'm really, really pleased with that. Now I think the rest of them are Primark. Right, he got me this one. And this one just says now or never. It's not Beauty and the Beast related, but obviously the rose is very symbolic of Beauty and the Beast. It just says now or never, so he thought that was really nice. The next thing, I really, really love this also. I'd had my eye on this. I'd actually seen it when we were out and I was like, oh, I really, really love that. And he was like, oh well, I'll watch for it when it coming in the sale. And it did go in the sale and down to £5. So this was originally 12 and he got it for 5. And again, these are oversized, so I'm not entirely sure what size he got me. Okay, he got me an 18. I generally wear an 18. I'm no longer a 20. Yay. I'm now an 18. But he got me this in an 18, but it is meant to be an oversized jumper, and it just says Expelliarmus. That is obviously Harry Potter. So I really, really like that. Expelliarmus. Yes. Right, okay, so the next thing, randomly, and again I think this is because he found this one off on the sale rack, he got me a Hufflepuff t-shirt. And I don't actually have anything for like individual houses, other than I think I do have one thing that just says Gryffindor. But when they first when they first released all the merchandise, it was all very Gryffindor, very Harry sort of centered. But then with the 20th anniversary they did bring out a lot of stuff that was kind of different houses and stuff, so that was actually really nice. And when I do the footage with the books, I'll show you kind of the little bench that we've got set up downstairs. He got some cushions for £1 in the sale, and he got one, it's slightly damaged, but it's the letter from Hogwarts. I never thought I'd ever get that cushion. I'm like so thrilled, so I'll show you that kind of setup downstairs as well at the end of the video. But yeah, it's quite nice to have something from one of the houses. So that is Hufflepuff. And then something else that he realised he had put to one side, and yeah, this, I think it was another sale rack bargain, and it just says Ariel, Cinderella, Snow White, Aurora, Jasmine, and then at the bottom, me. It just says me. Because it's got this knotted feature at the bottom there. I am a Disney princess, just in case you didn't realise. Yes. I really do. It's funny that Ariel's right at the top there because, you know. Oh, we were in Sainsbury's, and it was quite a while ago, but we were in Sainsbury's and a little girl told me that I had hair just like Merida. Following on from a couple of weeks earlier when a little girl was whispering to her mum in the post office about how my hair was like Ariel's. I was really quite pleased. But look, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. He got me Marie! Oh, I love the Aristocats and I love Marie, she's so sweet. And these jumpers, he got me one of these a while ago of Grumpy Cat and it says not today. They're so amazingly soft inside. They're so comforting. When you put them on, you just feel so comfy and snug in them. So he did get me that and I absolutely love it. It's quite nice to have like a pop of colour, a pink jumper instead of like grey or black. Right, I've got 2 CDs and then I've got some boots and some kind of bits and pieces. He got me 2 Little Mix CDs. I love Little Mix. He got me, this is the CD DVD deluxe edition of Glory Days. And that's got the concert on it. And then he also got me the deluxe edition of Get Weird. Love those, because I do love my music. And something he also got me, I was going to leave the books to last, but I'll show you it now because then it's out of the way. Is this book that was on offer on Amazon for £7. This is the Harry Potter A Journey Through. and it's a history of magic. It's a 20th anniversary book. Now there's actually a programme on television, it was on BBC Two, and it was all about Harry Potter and the history of magic. And basically, I can't remember where it is, but it's a library somewhere, and in there they have a lot of kind of old sort of parchments and scrolls and kind of old like runes and stones and kind of like all sorts of things magic related kind of. And also on display in there are a number of pieces from J.K. Rowling's collection, which include kind of first like little scribbles and drawings and notes that she made about the Harry Potter book series before she wrote it and while she was writing it. And this book basically is kind of an accompaniment almost to that programme. So in here it's got like about sort of magic through the ages, but then it's got a lot of things kind of from, like I said, from J.K. Rowling's collection. So she's got like some notes there, and yeah, I just absolutely loved it. She's got a list of subjects and teachers here, and I can't wait to sit and like read this properly. But yeah, I just so fascinating to kind of look at the creative process behind the actual writing of the books, because I love them so much. And yeah, really gonna enjoy reading that. And then to finish off, some Primark finds, because you might actually be able to get your hands on these yourself. Through December, Primark employees get a 10% discount, and he managed to pick me up a couple of pairs of boots. So I already have these, but he picked me up a backup pair. And the reason behind that is that I wear these all the time. Every time I go out, somebody will say something about my boots. Every single time I'll get a comment or a compliment. Oh my goodness, where did you get your boots? Oh my goodness, I love your boots. They're my Harry Potter magic boots. So these were Primark. Now I don't know how much they were originally, but they did go down to £6 and he got them for £5.40. So I couldn't believe that he got them for me. I was like, I just kind of said jokingly one day, because I wear them all the time, I was like, oh, I'm going to need a backup pair of these boots in case anything happens to these. And then he got me these. So, okay. Oh yes. So I've got the little tag on there because I've actually got them hanging up. And then the other pair of boots, I cannot express to you how beautiful these boots are. I hope it's going to come off on camera really well. I don't know how much these were originally, but these boots are so stunning. Oh, I forgot to say, these are wide fit. They're really comfy, but I absolutely love them. I wear them to teach and stuff, so. But these boots are so stunning. They are really comfortable. They've got a nice kind of block heel, which makes them a lot more comfortable, with a bit of a platform. So the heel is not as high as you think. Once you take the platform off, your heel is only quite short. So they're actually really comfortable. But the colour of these is so insanely beautiful. It's like a velvet, and when you move it, it goes different shades of blue. I think they're absolutely stunning. So I love those. Right. I've got a blush palette that Tony got me. Really excited. This one is by Juvia's Place, and it's the Saharan Blush Volume 2. There's two blush palettes. So those are the colours. I have used it actually. I put a dab of this mixed with this, and I wore that on Christmas Day. What I love about Juvia's Place is that you can wear these as eyeshadows or blushes, and that was the whole kind of point. I wouldn't wear some of these as blushes, but I would absolutely love them as eyeshadows. So that's what the colours look like. I just think that I think that in the crease, that will be such a beautiful look, and that on the inner eye corner, I think that would be just stunning. So I literally cannot wait to play around with that. But right, some accessory type things. So I'm going to show you him first. Now, I didn't know that he got this, but when he said that he saw that it had gone down half price, I did say, oh please can you try and get it, and he said to me that he went and it was gone, which was a lie because he did get them. But basically TK Maxx every year put out a Halloween range. It's absolutely amazing, so beautiful, and then in the week leading up to Halloween they just slash the prices on it, and it's not even past Halloween. I think it's probably because, yes, it's all great and good kind of slashing prices after Halloween, and people might pick them up for the next year, but you're more likely to sell a lot more stock, I think, if the week leading up to Halloween people are looking for decorations. They come in and they might buy a lot more because it's cheaper. So I kind of think it's sensible. So this is Frankenstein, obviously. He reminds me of Herman Munster just because of the eyes. He's a little bit unfocused, but he's so cute, isn't he? Frankie. I absolutely love him. I've got him on my desk. Now he was originally 15 and he was down to 7 because Alec doesn't take stickers and tags off things. But I knew he was 7 anyway. He said to me, oh, you know, that's reduced, and I was like, oh my god, please try and get him, because I absolutely love him, and he looks great in my horror room, so I've got him stood on my desk. He looks fantastic standing in the corner. Also, this is something else that he said he couldn't get, and he tried really hard to get a hold of it, and he lied to me because he did get it. And it is the Primark Beauty and the Beast Rose, and it is really, really beautiful. So this is basically, in the film obviously, there's this like kind of bell jar, and it's got the rose in, and the petals are all dropping off one by one, and this actually lights up. Now this is a plastic base, but the bell jar is actually glass. It is so, honestly, beautifully made. I absolutely love it. And it does light up. Now I'm going to turn the ring light off just so you can get a better look. So that's what that looks like. How pretty is that? It's so beautiful. I love it so much. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe you got it. It's just so beautiful. So that also stands on my desk. Pride of place there where I can look at it every day. Right, I've got a couple of other things that I've got displayed, so I've had to kind of reach around there. This again, this was TK Maxx, and he picked this out himself. I didn't know anything about this. This was originally 15 and he got it for 7. And it's this... it's not really a snow globe, but it is. It's got black glitter in it, and it's basically, it's the Count and his wife. Aren't they so beautiful? And it's kind of on this plinth. This thing is so ridiculously heavy. It's beautiful. I really love it. Then I've got a couple of cups. Now I generally get cups and I don't use them. I like to display them in my room depending on what they are. He did get me from a charity shop a Central Perk cup, which I absolutely love. That's downstairs. It probably will end up coming up here, but at the moment it's downstairs. But he did get me this one, which again he said that he couldn't get a hold of, and it's the Primark Harry Potter cauldron mug. I really, really love that. And then Tony got me, this is so beautiful. She got me this from the Disney shop. In Snow White, when the apple... once she bites into it and the apple goes all evil, it kind of reveals itself. This is the actual apple. So you can kind of see the red. So this is the shape of the apple. And then this is when it goes evil, and you can see all the white inside and it creates the skull. This is from the Disney shop and it's so, so beautiful. I really, really love it. It looks absolutely amazing on the desk. So that is fantastic, and that was off Tony. And then another thing that Alec picked up for me, and he actually got them really cheap, and he wasn't sure that I wasn't really going to use them, but he just thought that they were, he got them for the novelty of it, I guess, really. And that is these makeup brushes. They're metal handles, which is really amazing. They're just really beautiful quality. So these are eye makeup brushes, and the handles are all the Harry Potter ones. So that is Dumbledore's, that is the Elder one. They're so beautiful. That is Lucius Malfoy's, I believe. It's got the hook on it. Those are them, made out of metal. So beautiful. They actually feel really quite nice. They're really quite soft brushes, but I've got them in this glass jar, just so I can see all the handles and kind of display them. And then I'm going to get the last two things. Okay, the last two things to show you before I show you the books downstairs are... he got me the chip cup. He told me that he couldn't get it from Primark. He just... it's totally surprised me. He couldn't get it at all. And then he had got it. It's got the chip in. It's so pretty. I love him. And then the thing, I nearly cried. I opened this and I actually filled up with tears. I was just so emotional about it. He got me Mrs. Potts, the teapot. And I think she's so incredible. She's so detailed. She's so pretty. Oh, I love her so much. So of course I'm not going to use these things. These are actually being on display on my shelf and I'm holding on to her because she's balanced. And I think that is everything.
What about this?
No, that wasn't for Christmas. Oh. Coming soon to a dog shelter near you.
Oh no.
Not really, I love him really, even though he's evil. That's it for everything here. I'm going to take you downstairs and I'm going to show you the Harry Potter books that I got. But that is basically it. Okay, so what I've done is I've put the light on just basically to show you this light. So this is a light. I'm going to turn it off just so you can see better. Right, so hopefully that light will be a lot better. So he got me this light. I absolutely love it. This is another thing that came out in the 20th anniversary stuff at Primark, and he said that he couldn't get it, but he had actually got it. It's one of my favourite quotes from Dumbledore, which says, "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light." I really love that quote. So he got me that. On here, this is my Harry Potter display, so I've got Snape's wand and Newt Scamander's wand. I've got my little Hedwig cup and Primark coasters. They were just purchased, they weren't part of Christmas. Above the door is the Bunton. Again, that was just purchased, it wasn't part of Christmas. And then I've got some books here and a little Harry Potter figurine and Harry's wand, which was a pen. He actually bought me that for Christmas but gave me it earlier because he got one for Tony for her birthday. So that's Harry's wand. And then these are my collection of Harry Potter books here. So these are a set of books. Now these are in a case that he got, which is actually a case for a different set of books that he got me. But he got these books from a charity shop. And I believe the thinner ones were £1 and the thicker ones were £1.50. But these thicker ones, particularly the last 4, have not been read at all. There's no crease into the spine. It's only the first 3. Now, number 1 is missing because I'm actually reading it again for the God knows how many times I've read Harry Potter, and numerous times. But I do absolutely love Harry Potter, so I'm going to quickly show you these books. I don't care that these are secondhand, that means nothing to me. I just love books, and I love the imagery on the front of these books. They are really nice, got nice imagery on the sides as well. But they're just really, really beautiful. So I'm really excited to have them. And he did have a different set of books in that case, but they wouldn't fit properly. And so we've put these in the case instead. And yeah, so it looks quite nice. So as you can see, this is kind of my Harry Potter area. Here, I've just got, I might as well just quickly show you what we've got here anyway while we're here. So on here we also have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That's actually the American version because obviously it's the only one of the series, but she did grant permission for them to be called the Sorcerer's Stone rather than the Philosopher's Stone in the US, and which she now regrets that decision. But yeah, so I've got that one there. And then I've got 2 of the 20th anniversary ones. These are the Slytherin and the Gryffindor copies. I am after Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw as well. And then these are my original set of the Harry Potter books. I got these around the time that they actually came out. A friend of mine who was teaching primary at that time, she came across it just after it had been released, and she said to me, "You need to read this book, it is amazing." And I got so hooked, and I got them, and then she didn't release the next ones for a while, but I really fell in love with them, and then they became very popular at a later date. But then these are in hardback. Alec actually went out at midnight to get those for me. He was actually at work, he was like working in pubs, so he was able to go out at midnight and pick these up, and as soon as he got home with them I was reading them. There's The Cursed Child. My mum and dad got me that for my birthday last year. And then these are the books that he got me. These are hardback books. I can literally not believe how lucky I am to have Harry Potter books in hardback. These are the adult cover versions and they are so amazing. He got these really cheap considering, because some of these are very expensive, and the reason he got them quite cheaply is because they were water damaged. But he actually bought some bicarbonate of soda, he dried them out and tried to repair them as best he could. But he knew that wouldn't matter to me. It's the fact that I have a set of hardback Harry Potter books and that I can display them, and yeah, I'm just really pleased. And the story behind The Prisoner of Azkaban is he ordered those as hardbacks off Amazon, and when they came they were both softbacks. He got fully refunded and they just said, "Oh, just get rid of it." And the thing is, he paid £12 for these books, and then one of them had the nerve to come with a charity shop sticker with 99p on. Yeah, not very nice, plus it was meant to be hardback. So, also we have 2 Order of the Phoenixes, because he bought that one, and then he got that one in a set. I think he paid a ridiculous cheap price for 6 of them, and then he had to get The Prisoner of Azkaban. This one is actually new. perfect condition, and that one was actually quite expensive. So that's them. And I'm going to put this light back. I've got these lights, and he got me these. These are Harry Potter potion lights. I cannot express to you how beautiful these are. I actually have them in a glass jar, and then some of them standing loose around the outside. I'm going to turn them off just because they're easier to see when they're not on. And I'm going to lift that one out, I think. And they're just so pretty, and like I said, I've got them arranged here, and it just kind of almost like makes like a little lamp, and that's on top of another book that he actually got, but this one was worse damaged than he actually thought. So yes, so it's another Harry Potter book, but that one just looks quite nice sitting on there next to Vlad the lad, who holds our keys in his head. And then over here, just some Harry Potter cushions. I might as well just show you the little bit of Harry Potter decor that we've got. This is the cushion that he got for £1. And the reason he got it for £1 is because it has a little hole down here. But it's literally at the bottom. It doesn't matter. It's a Primark one, and it's got the cupboard under the stairs, Fort Privet Drive, Little Whinging in Surrey, and then it's the envelope. It's got the Hogwarts crest on the back. And that sits next to Hedwig, which is another one I thought that we wouldn't get, but he managed to get one. And I absolutely love Hedwig. So that's kind of my little Harry Potter reading sort of corner. I love how it looks. And then over here is the Harry Potter bench. He got the alumni one, which I absolutely love. And then he got the Hogwarts and the 9 3/4. They were full price, I were £3 or £4. And then these ones here were £1 each for the houses. And then the throws, which actually the Gryffindor and the Slytherin we've had for ages. Got them at the beginning of the year. They've got a slightly different pattern to the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, but they're just kind of put across there. And that's our little Harry Potter bench. And then this is the last thing to show you, which is a throw. It's just a single throw, but it just says H. It's got Hedwig on it. It's got lightning bolts and stars. And we just have that folded across the poofy. And there's Doreen! Hi, Dory! Are you wagging your bum? Yes. Ripley, who's making noise. Finley! Yay! And that's it. So this is basically going to become a Harry Potter room. That is the ultimate goal. We have plans. When we have some money, we're definitely going to pull that together. But I'm really pleased with everything that I got for Christmas. And yeah, that's it. I got for Christmas, guys. I'd love to know what you got for Christmas, or what you think of the things that I got for Christmas in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always. I'm going to love and leave you, and I'm going to see you all soon. I'm hoping to start up a schedule for when I'm actually releasing videos, and I was thinking probably Tuesdays and Saturdays. Let me know what you think. I'm also going to be doing some videos on my teaching channel as well, so I'm excited to start doing things on there. Which probably won't really interest anybody on here, but that's what I'm thinking about doing also. So that's it for today, and I will hopefully see you next week. Bye!